The General Hospital fandom was left absolutely stunned when Nina Reeves made her sudden and unexpected exit from Port Charles. One minute, she was deeply entangled in emotional conflicts and power struggles, and the next, she was gone, leaving viewers shocked, confused, and desperate for answers. Nina's departure wasn't just another routine storyline shift. It felt rushed, emotional, and loaded with hidden meaning that fans are still unpacking. For years, Nina has been one of GH's most complex and polarizing characters, torn between her fierce desire to protect the people she loves and her tendency to make impulsive, sometimes destructive choices. Nina constantly walked a fine line. Her relationships with Sunny, Willow, Carly, and even herself were often explosive. That emotional pressure had been building for months, making her exit feel less random and more like the inevitable breaking point. One of the biggest forces pushing Nina out of Port Charles was the total collapse of her personal relationships. Her strained connection with Willow reached a heartbreaking standstill, leaving Nina devastated by rejection from the daughter she longed to have a real bond with. Every attempt to fix things only made the divide deeper, and the emotional toll became unbearable. Losing Willow meant losing hope, and for Nina, that loss cut deeper than anything else. At the same time, Nina's past actions continued to haunt her. Secrets she tried desperately to bury resurfaced, destroying trust and reigniting old feuds. In Port Charles, forgiveness is rare, and Nina found herself increasingly isolated. Once surrounded by allies, she was suddenly standing alone, judged harshly for mistakes she couldn't undo. The weight of public scorn and private guilt pushed her closer to the edge. Another major factor was Nina's complicated history with Sunny. Their relationship, once fueled by passion and understanding, unraveled under the pressure of lies and lingering resentment. As Sunny drifted further away and old wounds reopened, Nina was forced to confront a painful truth. Staying in Port Charles meant reliving heartbreak over and over again. Leaving may have been the only way to protect what was left of her fragile emotional state. There's also speculation that Nina's exit wasn't just emotional, but strategic. Some fans believe she left to prevent even more damage, choosing distance over destruction. By walking away, Nina avoided becoming the villain once again, sparing herself and others from another explosive fallout. In true GH fashion, her departure felt like both an escape and a sacrifice. Despite the shock, Nina's exit doesn't feel final. General Hospital has a long history of dramatic returns, and Nina's story is far from finished. Her absence leaves too many unresolved threads, unfinished relationships, lingering grudges, and unanswered questions. Whether she returns stronger, darker, or completely transformed remains to be seen. In the end, Nina didn't just leave Port Charles, she fled from heartbreak, judgment, and a past that refused to let her heal. Her sudden exit was the result of emotional exhaustion, shattered relationships, and the painful realization that sometimes survival means walking away. Fans may be saying goodbye for now, but one thing is certain: Nina Reeves' story is far from over.